What's going on, guys? So it's show day. Very excited, slightly nervous. Actually got a really good sleep. I didn't think I would because I thought I'd be too overthinking everything, but I got about 8.5 hours sleep, so I really can't complain. I woke up every 2 hours for a wee, despite not drinking much water after 4 o'clock, so it just shows that the diuresis worked, and I can definitely see it in my physique. So I've not drank yet this morning. I'm very thirsty. I've just sent check-in shots to Finn, which you'll see here. You can see I'm a lot drier and a lot more tight than I was yesterday, which is good. It means that it's worked. So it's just interesting to see how much your body can change with these little manipulations. So we'll see what Finn says before I drink water. I usually drink 1.5 litres with electrolytes before I send him the message at the check-ins. So we'll see what he says before I drink anything today. The blackout blinds in this Premier Inn, I don't know if you can see them behind me. I think they're what saved me. So every 2 hours, like I said, I was waking up. And then 6:30 came along. So, and then once I opened the blinds, I realised how light it was. So it made a big difference. But as you can see, if I get some, I'm very brown still. Very tight. If I breathe out, I'm a lot, waist is a lot tighter than yesterday. So very, very flat. Well, I'm going to pump. I'm quite carved up in general. So we'll see what Finn says. I was 155, 156 this morning on scales. But obviously the scale's on a different floor, so I don't know how trustworthy that is. But yeah, I really want to wear deodorant, I can't. So I'm getting a bit conscious, but I suppose everyone's in the same boat. We're not allowed to wear deodorant. So I'm going to get dressed. Probably in the same clothes as yesterday because I don't get tan over new clothes. Wait to see what Finn says, and then maybe show you what I eat, when I eat it, and update as we go along. So stay tuned. Right, guys, so we have the update from Finn. He's very happy, but he wants to keep the look as it is. So we've got 1 litre of total fluid with 10 grams of hydroflow across the next few hours, and then 2 meals, one now and then at 7 o'clock, and then one at 10 o'clock, so 7 and 10 o'clock, of 30 protein and 10 fat. So low carb, low water. So what I've got is literally, I'll show you here, 40 grams of whey made into a paste because just low volume. And then I'll have 2 pieces of 90% dark chocolate, and that'll be it. That'll be my breakfast and my mid-morning, and my breakfast too. And then I asked the obviously all-important question of whether I can have a coffee. And he said I can if I do usually, which I do, but take it out of the water. So instead of 1 litre of water with hydroflow, we've got 800 mils or 750 mil, which is nice. Makes it really sweet, but I really want to down it, but obviously I won't. But I'm going to enjoy this. No salts or anything to it for now. It's going to assess the physique at about 11, and then we'll go from there. So I'll catch you guys, well, in the next clip. So guys, obviously Finn said I was allowed a coffee, so played it safe, gone with Starbucks. I was going to get a Mackey's coffee because it's down the road, but Starbucks is 5 minutes away. And I thought if I'm getting one coffee today, I'll get one I know is nice and costs us okay. So small Americano, a splash of milk, everything's been attributed for into the calories for that meal, and then less water, so about 700 mils of water now instead of 1 litre, just to account for this. And then I'll be drinking all that liquid over, well, a total of 2 hours. So I've got another 1.5 hours to drink it all, and then that'll be it. I'll be just sipping throughout the day then until I'm on show. So from 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock, there'll be no water other than the occasional sip, just to keep the look as tight as possible. That meal obviously didn't even fill a hole, but I thought the whey would be safer than the chicken. I just feel like I digest whey really well, and the chicken not so much compared to, I want to play it safe as possible. And dark chocolate is the fattiest source of chocolate I have. The fattiest sauce I had. Nut butter has a few more carbs in it. 90% dark chocolate is mainly fat. So I'll probably have that same meal again at 10 after this, and then Finn will assess at 11. And then the only other time I'll have another hot drink might be pre-stage, because I tend to find it helps me get like vascular. So we'll see. But I'll catch you guys probably on the way to the venue. Right, we are on the way to the venue. Got to be there in 15 minutes. It's about a 5-minute drive away from here. Getting nervous now, as you can probably tell by my voice. But that's more of the fear of the unknown, really. I think when I'm there, I'll be all right, because when I'm there, I have to register at 10, and I'll probably be on at between 3 and 4. So I've got a few hours. I can just chill, put my feet up, and just. Luckily the coach is there in person, so he can assess me as the hours go by. The coffee was lovely, no regrets at all there. And if anything, it helps me personally because it relieves my stress, because obviously when you're used to caffeine, not having caffeine can be a bit of a stress response to some people. You can get headaches and stuff. I wasn't getting a headache, but I reckon I would if I left it till now. Just want to be as chill as possible, even though caffeine's a stimulant. If you're used to it, it might be worth keeping on a show day. And also it helps regulate your bowels. So obviously, for me, it'll clear my system, which sounds gross, but you want to be as
thin as possible for stage, so that helped me. And also it's a natural diuretic, caffeine, so as long as you don't have too much, it'll just let everything flush out. So I've been going for lots of wheeze despite only having a litre of fluid total today. The hydroflow is lovely. My mouth is very dry, but I'm not too bad. Like, I feel a bit dizzy and I feel a bit hypo, but I don't feel too bad considering. So I will sip water throughout the day, but at this point I would drink nothing if I had to, because I'm well odd. No, I drink nothing if I had to, just because I do whatever I need to do now. Well, a few hours out. So yeah, excited. Got another protein goo ready for a quarter of an hour, and I've got the dark chocolate in there. Again, no salt, no water, just see what Finn says afterwards and go from there. So I will update you guys as and when I can, or if anything exciting happens. I don't really want to be filming other competitors like in the background, because they're all stressed, they've all had a long prep. It's the first time it shows 170 athletes or something silly, so it'd be exciting. It'd be good to see like-minded people. But otherwise, I'll catch you guys for the next clip. Right guys, we are done. So you'll probably see some shots here. Did you record anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, got some video as well, so I'll pull it over. It was a good experience, to say the least. No, it was really good. Very hot. I didn't know how hot them bright stage lights would be. But we felt like draggy after that last meal that you saw. We've been sitting there, lying down, walking around. I had one more of that same meal the way in the dark chocolate, and minimal water, so I was really feeling dehydrated, spaced out, like stoned really, but without the high. Faye then got us a coffee, because I tend to respond well to caffeine. That woke me up a bit. It got me just in time for pump as well. So we had a gram of salt, 2 scoops of Naughty Boy Stick pump, about 400 ml of water around the coffee, so about 800 ml in total. And then 3 or 4 rice cakes and a good handful of sweets. It's the only carbs I've had. And then that woke me up, obviously. So did some warm up with Finn, felt the blood going in the right places. Still felt about dry mouth, but I thought I'd keep it where it was. And then went on stage, so we reckon 6th. Like, I was called out amongst the first 6 people who were the top 5, and we all sent back, and then they all got top 5. So I'm assuming I was 6th, which I'm happy with, because I knew I wouldn't do well in terms of, I didn't do this to win. I'm not muscular enough. I haven't got the natural genetics to kind of get to that shape. So the fact I got 6th, I'm really, really happy with. Obviously, when you're up there and you're getting close to that top 5, you want to be in the top 5. But now I know my next goal will be top 5. You can't choose who you're up against. We have got a show in 2 weeks, so we'll just dig a bit more for that one, which is a shame, because I really would like some good food now. But that's that. I'll probably catch you guys with the post-workout meal, whatever it is. I might have some chicken and rice now just to feel a bit better, and then I'll speak to Finn and see what he says. We might go to Nando's later, just for some sort of cheap food. It's not really cheap, but you know what it is. I'm going to finish this. I've already had about half of that, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. So guys, we're still at the car park, because I want to go and see a friend that's on as well. I was really craving real food after what I've had, and like salt, because I've been weighing salt to the ground for the past couple of days, few days. I just wanted to have like an unlimited amount of salt on my food. Something salty, something chewable, something more substantial. Oh, this thing's a weed. It smells really nice.
Lovely.
It's been a long time. So I've literally got chicken and rice. My protein's been low today, so it's 200 grams of chicken, weighed raw, and only 70 grams of rice, because I'll see what I feel like afterwards. I've got apples and other foods that might be nice as well. I'll eat whatever I want, but you got to remember, like, I've been doing this for a while, not obviously bodybuilding, but I've been training and eating well for a while. When I used to diet, I used to crave all these junk foods afterwards. Now I don't. Like, it'd be nice to go for a bit of meal tonight with Faye, so I might go for one. If Finn's happy for me to go for a dirty meal, of course I'll get a burger or whatever, or a pizza. I doubt he will, because we've got a lot of weight to pull off. However, if he wants me to just have something clean, I'll stick to Nando's. But I'm craving this. Lots of sauce, lots of salt, and something chewable. And yeah, I'll catch you guys for the next clip. So I had that chicken and rice meal, which I think I showed you. And then after that, whilst watching the rest of the show, I had a square bar, an apple, and some more of them jelly babies that I had for pre-stage. So I had a good chunk of them actually. And that's it really. We've come to KFC because Finn was like, here's your macros. And I thought, okay, let's try and fit something in, because we don't want to go too crazy and get the burger or anything, which I would like, but I've got one more show to do, and then I can enjoy all the food that I want. And like I said, I'm not craving that sort of, I'm just craving food. So I've worked out that a rice box with an extra fillet is the macros that I need. And I said to Faye, do you want to go to Nando's and go out, you know, I'll go home, have a shower, get dressed and go to Nando's, so I can fit that in, or like a steak or something, or KFC and sit in the hotel. And just, I'm happy with either. So I thought, you know what, I'll get a KFC, nice and easy, it's getting late, go home, go and eat it. and it's taken ages. Like, we've been here 15 minutes and there's 2 cars in front. One's gone. So God knows what a rice box is like. She didn't understand what I was saying either. But obviously I'm hungry. But what I'll do is I'll go. It's a rice box and extra fillet, and that's it, and a Pepsi Max. So I'll enjoy that. I won't record it because I'll get back. I'll enjoy that and then go to bed. I'll put some pictures up of the show in that today. It's not like an elaborate big video or anything like some people do. I haven't got the camera skills or a videographer, something. We'll go with a film guy / girl. That's that, and then we're back into the grind tomorrow. It won't be as deep as it was in terms of digging, which is good. We've only got a week, and then back into a peak. So yeah, and that'll be it. And then so another show. It'll be a nicer show because I know I can like just carb up when I need to, and I can just go into it. Although I don't know what the running order is of the show. It's PC Naturals, and it's their first natural show, so we'll see. I think I'll have some family going to that one as well, so we'll see what they do. It's not the most family-friendly sport people that are on in the game. And the next show, I might do like I'm not going to do a 10k challenge. People keep asking me because it's just not in line with my goals. However, I will have a bit of a cheat day afterwards. Especially on the evening of, we'll go out for a meal, and the next day I will do some sort of cheat day. I'll just eat what I want. It probably won't be crazy. I'll get it out of my system, and then I'll do what I need to after. But if it is, I might record it. If it is 10,000 calories, I'll name it 10,000 calories. If it's more, then I'll name it more, but I doubt it. So we'll see. Sorry guys, I got rudely interrupted there. We've got the goods. It does smell nice actually. We haven't checked it, but at this point I'll eat anything. So Faye's got like a box meal with chips and that. I've tried one of her chips and it was absolutely amazing. It's the first chip I've had.
To be fair,
except for homemade ones.
the nicest chips that I've had.
It's the start prep. It's very greasy, but obviously that's nice to me right now. I don't think they've washed the fryer for a while because it tastes of like all the herbs and the chicken and that. But it makes it nicer. But yeah, that's it. That's the video. But yeah, we're going to go back. We're going to enjoy this meal, have a good shower, wash all this tan off as best we can. And that's it. Call it a night. Back to the grind tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys for the next video.